Narcissistic abuse takes many forms that combined can create a true hell on earth. One trait that is common and very powerful is blame shifting. It is an impossibility to imagine that a narcissist existing as a perfect being would be accountable for anything. They don't think of themselves as being imperfect, as that would require at least a bit of self-introspection, as in, maybe I did something wrong or bad, or maybe I made a mistake. They have an innate, spontaneous reaction to imperfection, which expresses itself as scapegoating. The concept first appeared in the book of Leviticus in the Bible. It describes a ritual carried out once a year in which a goat would be chosen as a vessel to hold the sins of the village. The goat would be forced out into the desert, presumably to die. The goat takes the sins away as if they never happened. So on top of every other abuse, it was your job to accept blame, to be accountable for anything and everything. Imagine situations in life where there is no blame, where no individual was responsible for whatever occurred. It doesn't matter how dramatic or trivial. You will be blamed, you will be held accountable, and it will never be forgotten. You are less than them, they are greater than you. They cannot be wrong, you cannot be right. Their need to be perfect, to be in control, to dominate, is their primary driving force. If you attempt to struggle against this straitjacket of cruel intention, you will be punished. Trying to reason with a narcissist does not work. They are not reasonable people. Since they own you and your value as a human being has been stripped away, you have been transformed into a vessel, an object. And if you resist, you will be met with hurt or sadness or anger or rage. Their reaction most likely will depend on what has usually worked in the past. Think about it. They know you. They might act bewildered and sulk like a child, or go silent for days. Whatever works to modify your response to obvious abuse. So how might you respond? Let it go? Forget about it? Move on, or be the adult in the place of childish behavior? It's a fool's game to play, because there is no credit given to the forgiving one, the one who exercises a kindness. They, in a sense, stay clean, while you just get dirty. You become, in every sense of the word, an emotional dumpster for the narcissist. It just keeps coming at you, and it never stops. You might even feel sorry for them, but this is a trap. In these situations, you might even see the narcissist as almost childlike, doing whatever it takes to not be in trouble. Do not be swayed by this act. At some point, maybe after protesting for the last time the unfairness of their actions, the narcissist will begin planning to discard you. The mythological concept of the sin eater comes to mind. It existed in many ancient cultures and creates a template for the modus operandi of the narcissist. Before the discard, the smear campaign will have begun in earnest. Everyone close to you, everyone you care about, family, friends, co-workers, will be turned against you. They will be manipulated to make a choice. You will suffer alienation and estrangement. You may try to defend yourself, but you don't know what was said. Only that the narcissist was the victim of you and you were the perpetrator. They control the narrative. They told a false story of you. It's what they do. As they groom new supply, the dynamic will continue to repeat, and they will never look back. You weren't the first. You won't be the last to be sent to the desert, burdened by the pathologies of the narcissist in their act of atonement.